There's a kind of friendship no one warns you about. It doesn't look toxic on the surface. There are no loud fights, no obvious betrayal, but every time you talk to them, you feel drained. Every time you think about saying no, you feel guilty. And slowly, without realizing it, your friendship turns into a burden you carry instead of a bond you enjoy. This is the psychology of emotional debt, an emotional debt you never agreed to, yet you keep paying for it every single day. Some friendships don't end. They exhaust you into silence. You don't walk away, you slowly disappear. Because deep down, you feel like you owe them something. Not money, not favors, but something heavier. Emotional debt is not spoken, it's not written, it's not agreed upon, but it controls you. It's when someone does something for you, supports you, helps you, stands by you. And now, whether they say it or not, you feel like you owe them loyalty forever, even when they disrespect you, they drain your energy, they stop being good for your life, you stay, because your mind whispers they were there for you. You can't just leave. But here's the dark truth. Real friendship gives freely. Emotional debt keeps score. It usually starts in your weakest moment, a time when you were lost, broken, alone. And they showed up. They listened. They supported you. They became your safe place. And in that moment, your brain created a silent contract. They saved me. I can't hurt them. But here's what you didn't realize. That moment became your anchor. And over time, that support slowly transforms into control. Not always intentionally, but psychologically. You begin to tolerate things you normally wouldn't, because you feel like you owe them your patience. This is where it gets dangerous, because emotional debt feeds on one thing: guilt. You start thinking, maybe I'm overreacting. They've done so much for me. I can't just walk away, even when you're unhappy, even when you're tired, even when you feel used. You stay, not because you want to, but because leaving feels like betrayal. And that's the trap, because now you're no longer choosing the friendship, you're serving it. In emotional debt, the balance shifts. One person becomes the giver, the other becomes the repayer, and even if it's never said out loud, it shows up in subtle ways. They expect more from you than others, they get upset when you set boundaries, they remind you of everything they've done, and suddenly, you feel like you're not allowed to grow, not allowed to change, not allowed to outgrow them, because doing so feels like you're ungrateful. But understand this, gratitude should never cost you your freedom. Emotional debt is heavy, because it ties your past to your present. You're not just dealing with who they are now, you're carrying who they used to be for you. And that confusion creates emotional conflict. They were good to me, but they hurt me now. They helped me, but they drain me. So you stay stuck between who they were and who they've become, and that's exhausting. Here's the truth most people avoid. Not every kindness deserves lifetime access to you. Someone helping you in the past does not mean they get to control your future, and staying out of guilt is not loyalty, it's self-abandonment. The strongest thing you can do is recognize when a friendship stops being mutual and starts becoming a burden. Because real friendships don't feel like debt, they feel like freedom. So ask yourself, are you staying because you want to, or because you feel like you owe them? Because the moment you realize the difference, that's the moment you take your power back.